Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here. But if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Number 15 stands in. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Number 15 has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. That's a swing and lift, a foul ball off to the left and out of play. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Down the third baseline. Wright has it, and he'll save a throw and get the force at third himself.
That is always a tough decision to make down there at third base. Do I step on the bag and then go to first, or do I just try to go around the horn with it? Here they do get the lead runner, but the throw across the diamond is just too late to make it a 5-3 double play.
So striding in, Paulo Orlando, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Able to put it away as Darno, and that's out number 2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Neil Walker is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there. One down.
The left fielder, number 50.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Moustakas on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or two.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kane going back, still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Granderson. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Cespedes. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Salvador Perez, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
On the ground to the left side. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. It's the Mets 1 and the Royals 0. And here is Curtis Granderson now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Curtis Granderson.
Volquez is ready. First pitch on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped down the third base line. Foul, says the third base umpire. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 13.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. As Asdrubal Cabrera is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Travis d'Arnaud stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Hit to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Mike Moustakas comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here comes the first pitch. This is skied out toward right. Bruce is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
So one away now for Alex Gordon. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now as he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Alcides Escobar will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bruce calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. KC down in order. It remains 1-0. James Loney will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
James Loney.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hosmer is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Alejandro De Aza is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
So 2 out in the inning with the bases empty for David Wright. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. Number 15 steps in
Leading
now.
off for the Royals, second baseman, number 15.
Bouncer down the line. Wright is up with it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Mets have decided to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Lorenzo Cain steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has it in his tracks. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Oh, and he botches it.
Right fielder number
Paulo
16.
Orlando will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
And this will wind up working like a sacrifice bunt as the tying run's able to tag up and move to third now with only one away.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
0-2 count. They're coming with the fastball. And he's geared up for it here, but he winds up just missing it as he foul tips it and the catcher holds on.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Neil Walker will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
High pop-up. Moustakis is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Yoenis Cespedes will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Orlando is right there to take it in, and on 1 pitch, that's all for Cespedes.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Base is empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Number 15 is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1, so getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Here's a pop-up now, behind the plate, but room for Darno. 1 away.
And the off-speed stuff just continues to keep guys off balance here. He's still just got that 1 strikeout on his ledger, but he's had these guys in knots all throughout.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. 2 down.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Alex Gordon will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
High in the air out to center field. Granderson waits on it. And the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Leading off the inning, Curtis Granderson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Good heat there from Volquez. It's 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Mets.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This 1 swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Fly ball out to right field. Orlando is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Alcides Escobar will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
This one's flared out toward left. Cespedes over to his left. 1 out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you can get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Number 15 will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Lifted in the air out to right. Bruce has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
These guys continue to put up very little resistance out there. He's on his way towards a 5-hit shutout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Granderson is there, and that retires the side. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. They're down 1-0. Kicking off the top of the 9th, James Loney, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The amazing thing is that he's still yet to strike a guy out so far. But when you've got good movement on your off-speed stuff, you don't have to strike guys out to be successful.
First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, this is a guy who's done his job on the mound. He gets another pop-up, but he just needs to get some help offensively because he's on the hook to be the hard luck loser.
David Wright will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with as this ball is long gone. So a solo shot here for David Wright as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
That bullpen's still going to have to get 3 outs in the bottom of the 9th, but they're going to have a little more breathing room thanks to this swing. This is a mistaken location, and he gets all of it, and that gives them that ever-important insurance run here in the top of the 9th.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the left fielder. And that ends the inning. Mets get 1 on the David Wright home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's now 2-0 New York. Paulo Orlando will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Walker is there for it. Walker is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. One pitch, one out.
Yeah, only 2 outs now stand between him and his shutout. And the way he's throwing the ball, doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Kendrys Morales will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge essentially from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top 2-0. So long from Kansas City.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 2 runs on just 2 hits. 1 error.
Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Tyler Skaggs gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Dexter Fowler heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 24.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Steve, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Javier Baez will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, certainly no time to panic. You've got 161 more to go. You just need to put it behind you, come out, play your brand of baseball. I will say, though, one thing's for sure, you don't want to start things out 0-2.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Calhoun, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Batting fourth, first baseman
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Calling for it, Robinson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. John Lester is on the mound for game 2. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA of about 3.5. Very consistent, and really he kept his ball club in the game every time he took the mound.
Bottom of the first straight ahead as Yunel Escobar steps in to get him started.
And leading off for the Halos, the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
hit the other way out toward right field. Soler shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, guys, I'm excited to see how Uni Escobar does in this one. He finished last season comfortably over 300, and he continues to show that he can be depended on to put together good at-bats, which is really all an organization and its fans can ask for.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Lester has his target. First pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Fowler at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Oh, you got to respect the opposite field power when this guy comes to the plate. His arms are just so strong. And watch him right here. It looks like he's basically just flipping this one the other way, but he's got plenty of height on it, and it darn near gets out of here.
Here's Albert now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this former USD Torero, Chris Bryant, one of the best in the game offensively, doesn't get a lot of accolades for his defense, though. Can play any one of a number of positions, but really settling in comfortably at third base. He's got soft hands. He's got an excellent arm. Very rare for a guy of his size.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Russell is there for it. And the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Addison Russell will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Into the box, Chris Coghlan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A quick out number one.
Well, we could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old, "Ugh!" Oh, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
And a good job here of bouncing back from that leadoff single. No back-to-back pop-ups. Nothing wrong with that.
Number 40 settles into the box for his first chance. From the stretch.
That's a strike.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. Although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh, my goodness, 3 in a row. Coward has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Giovanni Soto strides into the box
And
now to lead
leading
off
off
the
for the
home
Halos.
half of the second inning.
Catcher, Giovanni Soto.
Lester's ready. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning.
Caleb
Ball
Cobo.
winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Caleb Coward will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Into the seats, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, but most of the folks below us weren't all that happy, but that was a good way to get your season off on the right foot. 1-0 sounds a whole lot better than 0-1, but there's a long way to go, no question about it.
Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
If you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. And you've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy, and this ball just has zero carry to it.